Welcome to this hopefully quick screencast on how to configure Eclipse for ICS 211. You want to use Eclipse you want Eclipse to help you do what you need to do and get your homework in on time and pass the grading rubric, which checks to see that you have you following the Java coding style. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get a formatter so that I can format my Java code to match the code style, get the right indentations, the right number of lines between things. So what I do is I want to save this XML file. So I save the link as, and I want to stick it in the downloads directory. Save. And then I want to go into Eclipse and use that formatter. So we go into Eclipse, I'm on a Mac, I go to Preferences. I then want to go to Java, want to go to Code Style, Formatter, and I want to import a new one. And it's in the downloads, and the file was ICS SE format. Open. And so you can see now there's a spaces there. Apply it. So I've done that. Apply and close. So I've done that. Got the Windows. So now I want to install CheckStyle. So CheckStyle is a tool that checks your code and says, are you following the coding standards? So we want to first install CheckStyle. So we go to the Eclipse Marketplace. And it's going to load. It's going to take a little time to load up all the stuff. And then we want to go and say CheckStyle. And we search. And the CheckStyle plugin, 833, we will install it. And it's going to ask you to agree to a license. So I will agree to the license. And then it says, oh, it's not signed, so it's trust it, so I install it anyway. And now we need to restart Eclipse. So while it's restarting, we can download the configuration file. Again, ICS CheckStyle. It's going into my downloads. So download it. I can now go to my preferences again. Click on the CheckStyle. Delete these. These were old ones that I had. So yours will look something like this. You have the standard Google CheckStyle or the Sun CheckStyle. So I want to do a new one. It's not an internal configuration. It's an external configuration file. We need to name it. ICS SE, that's what I chose in the guideline. And then I need to find that file. And again, it's in downloads, ICS CheckStyle, open. Now, you can't move this file. If you move its location, you're going to have to point CheckStyle back at the file. So if you move it to someplace else other than downloads, or if you delete it, it's going to be gone. So you can either leave it in downloads or wherever, or you can put it someplace, but you can't move it around. Okay, I need to make it the default. So we're going to use this new one to check my stuff. Apply and close. I want to then, for our class 211, we want to have a Java project, and you're going to use your username, UX username. In my case, it's Seymour. And that's all I need. Finish. I don't need the module information. But now I want to make sure that I use CheckStyle. So I go to the properties of my project. And I go to CheckStyle. and I make sure that it's active for this project. And what I also want to do is here, oh no, not there, sorry. Apply and close. I'm going to have to rebuild the project, but I don't have anything in there. And then I want to go here, Preferences, Java, Code Style, Code Templates, and I want to automatically add comments and new methods so that when I create a new thing, we'll automatically put comments into it. So now let's go make a new class. It's putting it in package C more, that's fine, I don't care. I'm going to call it foo. It's going to have a main, and notice that the generate comments is already clicked. Finish. And look, we have check style errors. There are 5 warnings. So package, this is not here, so I've got this little comment here that I don't need. I've got this, which doesn't have a sentence beginning it, and then I don't have a correct Java doc for the main method. So let's go and fix those comments. So what we want to do is, again, go into Preferences, and then Code Templates, and then we want to go to Comments, Files. Now this comment is where you would like copyright information, maybe some licensing information. If you work for a company, you'll probably have a copyright to the company and not yourself, but we don't need it for ISO 211, so I'll edit it and I just delete it. Okay. Types. I do want the author tag, but the user, as you can see, it pulls the user from my username from my computer, which is not a pretty username, so I want to edit it. And I want to change that to, now I also need to say what is this class or type. So if I put a sentence here, and then I can put a variable, where's the type name, and a period, then it's going to give me a sentence that will be good. And then fields, that's fine. Constructors, I want to edit that. Creates a new enclosing type, period. And I put the tags, okay. Methods, that's fine. I can do overriding methods, that's fine. Delegate getters, I want to create a sentence here. Turns the insert a variable, var field name, period. Period. Then my setters. Sets the var field name value. Okay, and that looks good. So let's create another class. And it's got a main. So I don't have those errors, and I just need to say something here. And then save it. And now this class passes check style, so I won't get any points taken off from my homework assignment, if this were the homework assignment. Makes sense? Hopefully that does. Hopefully you can set up your Eclipse so that you can have the Eclipse do the work for you instead of you doing all the work. Let's see if I can hit the format. It worked. Well, thank you for your attention.